Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob the Rob's Nerdy Knives. Hey, we got a very special unboxing, something coming in from DLT Trading. I'm super excited about this. Let's take a look, see what we got. All right, today I'm opening up my box with my Arno Bernard Toko. This is the Buttonlock, their new one. Just came out. It is phenomenal. One of my favorite button locks yet to date. DLT. Okay, something from Anzo of Denmark. RWL34 titanium. All right, this is the Toko. What do you say, huh? I like the box. Interesting. Here we have Anzo. So I'm Danish, so this is kind of cool to get an Anzo. I spoke to him at Blade Show and his wife and the kids. They're just really neat people. This is very recyclable. Very Danish. Very, very Danish. I love it. There you go. All right, what do we have here? This is a Toko. Yeah, I saw one of these at Blade Show. Very cool. This one has a carbon fiber inlay, which is outlined. Well, that's kind of neat. Outlined out here as well. Ooh, the jimping, the texture is really neat there. Not a captive pivot. Dead nut centered. Completely hidden blade. Like the back spacer. Nice touch, nice accents, nice and rounded, no sharp edges anywhere. That feels really good. Oh, there's some grip. I like that. All right, here we go. Ready? There we go. Almost a full flat grind. Some people might call it a full flat grind. It is up here, but not here. Crown back spacer. Kind of reminiscent of his times with Giant Mouse. Now, man, if Giant Mouse could do this, that would be so much nicer. Oh, let's do that again. Okay. Very nice. All right. Let's compare that real quick to the Toko. So these are the two. And then, of course, we've got a, doesn't hurt to have a Sonora here. So we're around the same range. Then, of course, we have the VECP. Put that one up here. So probably the 4 best button locks if you want to talk premium ones right here. One of the most robust ones here is the VECP, of course. And then, of course, this is the brand new Toko. Really phenomenal. Love this thing. Matter of fact, oh, wrong cloth. Get the tape off of there, just so you can see it. And then, of course, the Sonora, which is a classic. Love this knife. But this is the Anzo. Love the polished. Beautiful polished stone-washed blade, RWL34. You can see that right there. See that? We have no weight relief inside. However, there's a little weight relief there and there, but most of the weight relief is going to be here with the inlay. Now, this is in here with screws, and I would say these are T8s, it looks like. Maybe a T15 here. Very robust screw. I'm going to assume these are in caged bearings. Now, this is very hidden here, but it's got a perfect amount of jimping. It's not going to slip off my hand. I thought I might have to adjust that, but no, that's really nice. The clip is really nice. We can choke up here a little bit if you wanted to. Large hands with big meaty fingers. Look at that, plenty of room out there. If I did choke up, even more room. Very, very nice. And this is number 449. See that? It is contoured. I like that. A lot of nice finishes here everywhere. No sharp edges anywhere. Well, there's a little weight relief there. So the weight relief is going to be carbon fiber scale in there. Let's see, where's the balance on this one? It's going to be about right there. There's beautiful thin blade. Wait, hold on. Is that what I think it is? Is that a hollow grind? Wait a second. I think there's might be a hollow grind. Okay. All right. Let's do this. There is a hollow grind. Ever so slight, but absolutely a hollow grind. Let's look at that edge sharpened. Nice and even, I think. Both sides. Yeah, looks good. Nice. I like the little jimping there. It's a little spot. Definitely you can put your thumb out there. Get on there. Not a whole lot, but just in a nice little spot. That's really cool. Again, I'm only doing this to get my fingerprints off. All right, let's zoom in a little bit on this guy. So there we are on that big, beautiful hollow grind blade, by the way. And then we have the scale, the handle here. We got a carbon fiber inlay. There's a button, very recessed. Nice big pivot screws. T8s all the way around here. Love the jimping on here, the knurling, if you will. Gives you a little texture. Then we have a backspacer here with some nice design. Sticks up a little bit, not sharp or pokey. And then you see there's weight relief in there and weight relief right there. But where the scale here is the weight relief on the opposite side. And then we have the clip. That's definitely right hand tip up only. Nice and rounded there. Backspacer all the way back here. And then, of course, you can see the number. Let's see if we can get the light on there. Can we get the light on there? There you go, 449. And there's the clip. Got a little room in there. It's nice, going in and out. So there we go. And we have the pivot there, and there's the blade. You see the RWL34, very minimal billboarding on here. With a nice crown spine with jimping right there. Nice pokey tip. And then you can do that. Very cool. All right, that's neat. That is neat. All right, let's get a nice little shot of this. Here we go. What do you think of that? That's a beautiful blade. Still can't believe it's hollow ground out. It's kind of a little treat. A little excitement there. I wasn't expecting that. It's ever so slight. It's kind of like what R&R Bernard does. They do a very light hollow ground, but it's just enough. It doesn't gives you a little extra sliciness to it, but still keeps the nice strength of the blade. I think that's really cool. Again, here's button lock. Action is really nice. That flipper does work really well. I have access to get in there. Even with my big old meaty finger, which is really nice. I like the contour because you get a nice grip without feeling like it's going to slip out of your hand. Even if it was smooth, I feel like I still would have a good contact on here. And boy, that polished stone wash blade finish is super cool. Really, really nice. I do like that a lot. Very, very cool. Nice little blade. I do like that. Okay. So, very comparable in like quality wise. I will say the Toko, I mean, you know, you can have fancier inlays, which definitely would add to the cost of this one, but this one's contoured. It's a little different in design, I would say. A little more contoured, it feels a little more rounded in the pocket. Each has its own unique thing. And then I really, of course, like my Sonora, the Integral, which is really nice and solid. Big, beautiful, thick blade. This is like a real workhorse, right? And then the super ultimate workhorse is going to be the VECP. So, I cleaned this out recently, and I got to break it back in. I put fluorinated grease on here because it's phosphor bronze washers, not cage bearings. All right, very cool. There's a little button stick, but I think it's starting to go away, which is very typical for brand new button lock. Do like that. Very cool. I do like the carbon fiber. That's really cool. That's going to look really nice in the sun. I like the little accent here. I don't know if it's different anodization or what. Kind of like a bronze kind of anodization. You see it around the edges everywhere. I think it's really cool. And that knurling is really neat. That's really neat. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I waited for the inlay. It's a nice touch. Really, really cool. We do have a plunge lock in here. Let's see. All right, I'm back. I had to help my wife real quick. She needed my help, so I had to interrupt. But very cool. I am liking this a lot. This is definitely, I'm going to say, this kind of knife restores my hope in button locks. I don't go out seeking button locks. I'm not a super huge button lock fan, but these are the type of button locks, this quality of knife that I really do enjoy. I really, really do, because they really work. And they're meant to be carried and used and just be really well, nicely, a nice user knife, if you will. So very cool. Let me know what y'all think if you have one. This is just my unboxing first impressions. Now, I handled one at Blade Show, to be fair, and I did like it, but I didn't get to handle it like this, away from everybody, not in line, not with people behind me trying to look at the same thing. Really taking a nice close look with good lighting. A lot of details on here that I'm very impressed with. A lot of little things that really pop out at me. I do really like that a lot. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. I love the attention to detail. That's the kind of stuff that I really, really dig. This is what makes a knife really outstanding. It's my first Anzo, so I haven't had a Danish knife before. And I've always wanted one from him. Being Danish myself, it just felt like the right thing to do, you know? It just felt like I should have one. And now I have one, and I'm very happy about it. So, very cool. All right, Jens Ansø, I appreciate it. He has the same first name as my cousin. I have cousins named Lars, Jens, and Nina, and so those are Danish, obviously, and very cool. And my name is Robot in Danish, if you didn't know, which can sound closely to the word robot, but anyways. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's starting to break it in. That's cool. All right, very, very cool. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think about this knife. I will do a full review. I'm going to be carrying it, do some shorts. I'm very excited about this. I think it's a super cool knife. I am happy to have it up there with my collection here, with my other button locks. I have a Mordex too, which was my holy grail Bigfoot knife for the longest time. Love that knife as well. And I recently put some thumb studs on there, which are super cool. But this is nice. This is really nice. I do like this a lot. And if you're going to be a flipper only, do it well, right? Just like the Sonora, if you're going to be a flipper only, do it well. If you're going to be a flipper. Now, this one does it well, and it just happens to have some extra bonus. But that's, you know, that's that South African knife maker overachievement thing there. All right, there we go. Very cool. Very cool. Really excited about this one. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit the like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel, it really does help out. Allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So a big thank you. Thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, part of the community, part of the live streams, everything. I appreciate you guys so very much. And if you haven't already, maybe consider hitting that notification button down below as well so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And a big shout out, a big, huge shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you do two things. By being members, you encourage me. Thank you. I really do mean that. Secondly, because of your generous support, you allow me to check out, do things regularly that I didn't think I'd be able to do. And I'm very grateful to that. Just a huge, huge thank you. As a way for me to say thank you, I do two exclusive things for channel members. Brand new channel members, email me your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a thank you note. That's for all brand new channel members, right? Secondly, all channel members are eligible for the once a month members exclusive giveaway. So each week we'll do a budget banger giveaway, which has a lot to do with you channel members. Thank you. But then once a week in that month, we will have, or in a week, one of the weeks in the month, we'll have the members exclusive giveaway. There'll be two giveaways, and members are eligible for both of them. Now, regular, non-members, they're only eligible for one, but you guys are eligible for two, and you could win both. Absolutely could win both. That's my small way to say thank you. If that sounds really interesting or cool and you want to be a member, there is a link down below in the description on how to become a member. I have 3 different tiers. Would love to have you. Please don't ever feel pressure to become a member. Do it because you want to, and if you choose to do so, thank you. And if you're curious, is there I thought there was more. Yes, there is exclusive emojis for the comments here in the videos on the live stream. Yes, there is members exclusive content. Yes, there is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year anniversary special cards above and beyond the channel member sticker, right? And then yes, there is the kazoo salute on the live stream, which is absolutely 100% each anniversary. I will do that. So that's my small way to say thank you and how much I appreciate you guys. All right, if you haven't already, thank you everybody. But if you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week.